Snowball formed the egg production committee for the hens, the clean-tailed league for the cows, the wild comrades re-education committee. The object was to tame rats and rabbits, the wider wool movement for sheep, and various others. Besides instituting classes in reading and writing. On the whole, these projects were a failure. The attempt to tame the wild creatures, for instance, broke down almost immediately. They continued to behave very much as before. When treated with generosity, they simply took advantage of it. The cat joined the re-education committee and was very active in it for some days. She was seen one day sitting on the roof talking to some sparrows who were just out of reach. She was telling them that all animals were now comrades. Any sparrow that chooses can come and perch on her paw. The sparrows kept their distance. I don't blame them.
Yeah, I would be suspicious too.
Ditto. The reading and writing classes, however, were a great success. By the autumn, almost every animal on the farm was literate in some degree. As for the pigs, they could already read and write perfectly. The dogs learned how to read fairly well. They were not interested in reading anything except for the Seventh Commandment. Ariel, the goat, could read somewhat better than the dogs, and sometimes used to read to the others in the evenings from scraps and newspapers which he found on the rubbish. Benjamin could read well as any pig, but never exercised his faculty. So far as he knew, he said, there was nothing worth reading. Clover learned to read the whole alphabet, but could not put words together. Boxer could not get beyond the letter D. He traced out A, B, C, D in the dust with his great hook. On the stand staring at it and looking at the letters with his ears back, sometimes shaking his form lock, trying to remember what came next, and never succeeding. On several occasions, he did learn EGH, but by the time he knew them, it was always discovered he had forgotten A, B, C, D. He decided to be content with the first four letters and to use them about once or twice every day to refresh his memory. Molly refused to learn anything but the 6 letters that spelled her own name. She would form these letters neatly with 2 pieces of twig, then decorate them with flower or 2, and wrap around them, admiring them. None of the other animals on the farm could get further than the letter A. It was also found that the stupider animals, such as the sheep, hens, and ducks, were unable to learn the 7 commandments by heart. After much thought, Snowball declared the 7 commandments could be in effect reduced by a single maxim, namely, 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. This, he said, contained the essential principles of animals. Whoever fully grasped will be safe from humans. The birds first objected, since they were also watching too. But Snowball proved them it was not so. A bird's wing comrade. It's an organ of propulsion and not mass manipulation. It should be there for regarding as a leg. Discipline the mark of the human man with a hand, the instrument which he does all his missions. If it accepted his explanation, and all the humbler animals, the work the Lord in the new method, good, two-legged bed. The flag on the end, the bar, and the knot above the seventh man. Bigger letters. The guy by her, the sheep developed. A great liking it. And often, as the latest feels how they always start bleeding. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. Kept it out on, never growing tired. He took them up in the loft, which couldn't be reached by a ladder or a harness. He kept them warm, which sent the rest of the ball to the mystery of where the milk went soon cleared up. It was the mix of every day into the pig's mash. The early hours now right.
Brutus, what's the matter? I can't believe it. What happened to the puppies?
But that's what the book says.
He says I want to go see what Icarax.
Okay, just be sure you don't take them off. What's your problem? I don't speak dog. Okay, you're simple. If you want to sit on me, go ahead. But don't disturb me when I'm thinking. Let's get off the book you're sitting on. Don't do anything about reading it. Don't ask why. I told you not to ask.
The mystery of where the milk went to was soon cleared up. It was mixed every day into the pig's mash. The early apples were now ripening, and the grass of the orchards was littered with the animals had soon, as a matter of course, they could be shared out equally. One day, however, the order was forth, all the winds were to be collected and brought as for use of the pig. Hogs. At this, some of the other animals murmured, but it was no use. The pigs were full agreement on this point. Even Snowball and Napoleon who either set out to make necessary explanations for them. Comrades, he cried, you do not imagine how we pigs are doing in the spirit of selflessness, privilege. They must actually dislike milk and apples. I dislike them myself. It's our so actually taking these is to preserve our health. Milk and apples, this is improved by science and comrades, contain substances necessary to the well-being of a pig.